axe running. Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody had a great day. Well, I've worked 12 hours today. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome, everybody, and the new subscribers. And all the guys and gals that support me. Thank you. I worked 12 hours today. But I come home and I've done a lot of work to this axe, but I'll tell you what I did. The first video I made was entirely too long. I can't expect everybody to sit and watch a 45-minute video of me draw knifing and scraping on an axe handle. So, what I decided to do, since I'm rusty, is do a little bit of the same work that I done in the first video and get this thing down to where this head will actually go down on the axe handle like it's supposed to. And when I set this thing, it gets about 1/2 to 5/8 inch proud, and that's where we want. I went ahead and cut my curve. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to set this booger and we're going to set the wedge in it. So what I'm going to try to do is keep this video to about 20 minutes. And it won't take me 16 hours to download or upload. I think it's going to turn out perfect. Yeah, we'll burn it and Watco it once we get the wedge in it and drove on down on there. So what I'll probably do now, since I know it's going to go on there about the depth I want, is we'll go ahead and set the head down on it. I went ahead and cut me a wedge, a walnut wedge, which I'm going to cut off here in a minute after I set this head to the right length so it don't bottom out before she spreads open. But she's going to go right down in there. This is walnut, by the way. And I believe it's going to make a good wedge. So let's go ahead and set this head down on here. Or she'll go like that. Oh yeah, she's going to hang perfect. She's really going to be nice. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Let's set it. Let's use the old wooden mallet, see what happens. Oh yeah. I believe she went on down. Oh yeah, look yonder. She's sitting nice and high. Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, she went right down on it. Perfect. Man, it feels good in the hand. Absolutely perfect. Yes, sir. I love it. All right. We'll cut that wedge and we'll get her glued up and ready to drive in there. So let me cut y'all off just a second and I'll be back. Okay, I got y'all back on here. Got that wedge cut, and we gonna send her home after we put a little glue on her. In fact, there it is, right there. She's gonna go right on just like she's supposed to. Let me clean that edge up just a little bit. Yeah, all I did before I started the video, I just took my draw knife and worked that handle on down where that head would go on there, just nice and steady. I didn't get in a hurry. I didn't take too much at one time, mostly hand work. I didn't use the electric sander or a grinder or anything like that. Just a rasp and sandpaper and draw knife and a scraper. Clean that wedge up just a little bit. All right. So, I'm going to lay down a piece of wood here on the floor to take up some of the shock off of this concrete. And I'll set that bad boy right there. Okay. Lean her up against the chair there. Make sure we got some glue coming out here. I'm using a Tight Bond 2. They make a 3, but never did see the use of going and spending an extra few dollars on something that probably isn't necessary. Let's drizzle some glue down in there. Let that run down in there. Oh yeah. Get on down in there, girl. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get all the excess off here in a minute anyway. Once this old wedge goes down in there, we'll put a little glue on it. Alrighty. Get her nice and coated there. Spread that glue around. Make sure you got it a nice even coating there. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I believe that'll be just fine. Get me a rag over here. There they are. Wipe my fingers off with you. You got plenty of time, so don't think this is a two-part epoxy where you got to rush. Because you don't. I mean, you don't want to take all day, but you got time. Orient your wedge about where you think it ought to go. Set that bad boy up there. Make sure she's lined up where she'll go down in there. Tap on her just a little bit that way. Yep, about like that. Now, feel good to get a hold on her. And we'll take another single bit axe. You probably can't see this. I should check the phone and adjust it. Let me lean that axe head up right there, make sure y'all can see that. And that's what I thought, you can't. So, let me make an adjustment here, you fine folks. See if I can't get you down here where we can see what's going on. Don't know if I can, to be perfectly honest. But we're gonna try. We're gonna get you down here where the action is. Hold on, y'all. I know I'm jostling you around. We'll get you down here where you can see what's going on. And I'll bring you back up when we're done. How's that sound? See what we got there. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, let's try this one more time. If I can find... Oh, I left it over here. Now, let's send this thing home. All right. Okay. Get her started there. She's a bouncing. My foot again it. Come on, darling. Oh, yeah. She's a going. Yep, that's as far as she's going to go, and she's splayed out there pretty good. Yep. I cut my wedge just a little long. I know she's bottomed out. Oh, yeah. All right. Get us a paper towel and I'll raise you back up. Oh, a lot of bounce in that wood there. See if I can't get you raised up here. All right. Try to do this as pain-free as possible. I know I'm jostling y'all around pretty good. Lock you back in. Set you back down. Help if I raised you back up, wouldn't it? There we go. There. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We'll wipe her off. Oh, yeah. It ain't perfect. Oh, I tell you what, buddy, she really splayed that head back out. Yep. Get that glue cleaned off there. and I'll show y'all what she looks like. That wedge cracked a little bit, but I believe it'll be all right. Yeah, I believe she'll be all right. Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be just fine. You can see where it flared it out pretty good right there. It opened that thing up. She ain't never gonna come off. I guarantee you that. She fits super tight at the bottom. I mean, there ain't no curl. She's tight the whole way. Yes, she is. Let me get something to clean that glue out of there. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, she's tight. She's real tight. You know, I am rusty at this. I used to have them quite regular, but when you don't do stuff for over two and a half years, you kind of get rusty at it. And I'm a little unprepared. I don't have all my shop unpacked and situated. And I usually set this up on a stump, a log, you know. I've got my anvil. I'll have my anvil sitting on one too, and it really helps when you got a butt log or a round you can set it on, and you can kind of shape a hole in it where that handle will set down in it, you know. Keeps it from hopping around this whole floor here. They hop around pretty good on it. Let me cut this off right quick and do a little shaping on it. See if we can't clean that up a little bit. Give me just a second. Okay, got her cleaned up. I went ahead and sanded that down. Got the profile that I wanted on the top. I think she turned out pretty good. And she ain't got no shavings in the bottom. A little bit of a nick there, but I can sand that out. I'll just take me a piece of sandpaper and run over that a little bit. And she'll be good as new. I'm going to sand the whole handle down, minus that bucking right there. I'll try to keep his signature in there. I'll sand it down where I got my dirty hands all over it. I like the profile about like it is. I'll tell you what we'll do. We got the head hung on it. We'll stop right there, and we'll call that a success. What do you think? You like that? I think she's gonna be a nice one. Nice and tight. Nice and straight. She's deadly. She'll work. Thank y'all. I appreciate you being with me. I know that first video was a little long, but I hope I made up for it on this shorter one. When you're working that head on there, you'll probably put that head on there 6 to 8 times. before you finally get her down to where you feel comfortable about whether you want it proud or flush. It's depending on what you want. All I did was when I got it down to where I wanted it, I measured about 2/3 of the way down the axe head. I marked that axe head. That way I could take a measurement from the top down to the hand to where the bottom of the kerf cut will be. I pull the axe head off, make the cut. You can use a hacksaw, bandsaw, whatever you want to use. Sawzall if you can cut it straight. Just make sure that you cut that dead center of that axe head in that handle. So mark it with your head on the handle. It helps you line that axe up with that handle and that wedge. Do one final fit, drive it home. I think she turned out pretty good. I appreciate y'all being with me. It ain't perfect, but I'll get better. I might sand that down just a little bit further. I don't know, I kind of like it. It dang sure ain't going to come out there, I'll tell you that. Not by a long shot. Thank y'all. Have a good night.